We are back. Welcome back to another episode of the onjpodcast. I'm your co-host, Jeremiah.
I'm your co-host Orlando.
Hope everyone's having a good day, a good night. This is post game four. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. What we got first, Orlando?
You know, fresh off game four. Um, a lot of
It's
records
too
were
much.
broken. A lot of records were broken. You know,
Really?
um, the end of the the end of the second quarter. You know, Spurs. Must be feeling good. They're up by 29. They broke the record for most three-pointers in a half in a finals game.
Mm,
They scored
wow.
14 three-pointers. 14 three-pointers in the half, leading to that big lead that they had. Many people thought it was in the bag. And then by the end of the game, another record was broken. The biggest comeback in NBA history, I think, for the finals. Just the fact that the Knicks, down 29, came back to win game four. They never stopped. They never gave up. Um, I specifically remember a moment in the game where the Knicks had scored. I don't know if it was to tie it or to go up ahead, but they showed a camera angle and the crowd was going so crazy, the camera was just shaking. You saw the whole screen shaking because of the Knicks fans were crazy. Um, I mean, just shout out to them. I feel like you have a lot on your mind and you're holding your tongue. So go ahead, give me your thoughts.
Holding my tongue, like, where does that come from, bro? Like,
I don't know.
hold, hold my tongue. Nah. I don't know. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. A lot of ups and downs. You think, and it's interesting because like you would think, oh man, it was like Coach Mike Brown took him into halftime and gave him a pep talk, and it's like, oh man, the Knicks like just went on this big run. The Spurs were still leading by double digits throughout the third quarter. Then it gets to just that 9 minute, maybe 8 minute mark, and then just New York just starts to just chop wood, like they just start chopping. And I don't know, what is it about, what do you think it is about Jalen Brunson, like in terms of, I mean, of course he's a great player and everything, but it's a certain way he just goes about managing the game. It's like you're never out of it with a player like him. I don't know how to describe it. I know it's like he has like competitive stamina for sure, but like I don't know, it's like he has a like an offensive stamina. Like I don't know if that makes sense. Like it's like he's always attacking. Like he's just always I don't
Never
know how
gives
to
up.
describe it. Huh?
He never gives up. He plays all four quarters, all
Maybe.
48
Maybe that's
minutes.
what it is. Yeah, because I mean, like even like late in the fourth, like you're getting beat by like 20 or 30, but still you have so much juice, enough juice to give your team late in the fourth to get these crucial buckets. You know what I mean? And these are buckets that he's getting in the paint. So he's having to like work to get inside the paint to like get these looks. Besides that three that he hit on Wemby, in the like what two under like 2 or 1 minute. Like besides that three, but like most of his buckets were like in the paint. So like he had to work for them things. De'Aaron Fox aim for the rim, aim for the rim. I don't know. Swiper no swiping. Mr. Fox. Um, Dora needs to go explore his jump shot. My Lord, 6 of 16. Um, that's just, and is it me or like I don't remember him being in. I didn't, and forgive me because I mean I did not watch a lot of his Kings film. When they were losing all those years, but it seemed like because I don't really see him as a shot creator. You know what I mean? But it just seemed like late in that fourth. Like he was like forcing a lot. It seemed like he was forcing a lot of tough jump shots. You know what I mean? And I just don't know where it just looked a little off. You know what I mean? Instead of playing through Wemby, it seemed like they were playing through Fox, and it just now even though Wemby was shooting 9 of 25, he did end up Wemby didn't have the best shooting night, but you got here with Wemby, so like you either win with Wemby or you lose with Wemby. But it just seemed like he was on the ball a lot, especially in that crunch time, and it looked a little off. I don't know.
So many thoughts I have on that. First off,
It's so many different ways you could go in this game. Like it was just a lot, and it was a lot in 48 minutes. Like it was a lot. Like it's so much stuff. Like we didn't even talk about OG yet. But like yeah, go. But what are you about to say?
um, I think my statement last episode about how the big three is Wemby, Castle, Harper, and Fox is not that guy is looking so much better now. Okay, I just want to make that statement. Second, going based off of that, I also said last episode, Fox has never played at this winning level. Okay,
Indeed,
and I
indeed.
think that was a perfect example of him not being able to play at this level. Like a lot of times you look at the Spurs and then you think about how they're such a young team, right? And then you expect Fox to kind of be that leader. But again, Fox has never played at this level. How can Fox necessarily be that leader if this is really, I guess, his second time playing winning basketball, except that one time when they made it to the playoffs,
Right.
when the Kings made it. Um, so it's stuff like this. Like you see, the Spurs are gonna make mistakes. You blame them on their age, but Fox is gonna make those same mistakes because he's never been at this level. Even
Yeah.
though he's like, is Fox like 30 now or close to 30, something like
Uh,
that?
Fox is 28, I believe.
28.
28. He's gonna be
In the in the
29 in December,
in
so
the
he's gonna
prime of
turn
his
29
career,
this year.
in the prime of his career,
Yeah, he
basically.
is.
So, and then the biggest thing that kind of annoys me about the Spurs in general, you come out of the first half, you you're up by 29 because you broke an NBA record for most three-pointers, okay? You're you're shooting lights out, but now you have 15 minutes in the middle during that halftime from the first half to the second half where your shooting could cool down. And I think the Spurs kind of tried to continue that trajectory from the first half of just shooting lights out. And when the shot wasn't hitting, I don't think they adjusted necessarily. Why? First off, coach should have taken more timeouts when he sees that the lead is going.
Hmm, I don't know. What in the third or in the I saw him take a lot of timeouts in that fourth quarter.
But what came out of those timeouts is what I'm saying.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah,
And
I don't know.
what I think it should have been established was you go into those timeouts, you come back in. What be 7-5? Do they forget that he's 7'5" sometimes? Why is Wemby in the perimeter? If you're struggling with jump shots, to go Wemby in the paint and just have Fox throw whatever lob he finds, he could throw it up in the air. Wemby's gonna find it somewhere. That's all they had. They had some good plays where it felt like they were just throwing it and Wemby was finding it and putting it in. And then it was like two plays of that, and then they went back to 3-point shooting. Why? You could throw a ball anywhere in the sky and Wemby's gonna find it and try to score. So why not take advantage of that when you can't shoot?
You
Why go
actually
away with it?
you're so right about that because they did go to that same play about two or three times, back to back to back. And I mean, I think maybe they were successful, maybe one out of the three, but it's still like it's potential. You know, they clearly couldn't stop it. Like you were getting some good looks. You just gotta like the pass has to be like kind of perfect for him to kind of succeed. With that. But I mean, it was just a lot. I think Stephen Castle, I think his foul trouble definitely hurt them this game for sure. And I think it was the thing, and I guess you could see it too. Like it was kind of tough for him to get in the rhythm. You know what I mean? With just him having to sit so frequently. I know when he picked up that fourth foul, like he had to sit a little while. And I think when he picked up the third, I believe he had to sit the rest of the second quarter. But I think it was like I don't remember. I don't what. I mean, it was maybe 8 or 9. It was a lot of time from what I recall left in the second quarter. So he didn't play most of the second, but I mean they were still able to maintain the lead. And then he didn't really play what it was he had yeah, he picked up the third, picked up the fourth, and then he had to sit a little while as well. So I think that kind of he wasn't really able to help them offensively as much just because, of just the lack of rhythm and not being on the court. So I think that hurt them as well. I mean, Dylan Harper, he's playing above his years as always, but I mean, for the Knicks though, OG Anunoby though, I mean, he's been like when he's on, like they're tough. They're tough to beat. He just makes some timely buckets. I mean, just to just say his great stat line. I mean, 33 points, 10 of 15 from the field, 7 of 9 from 3-point range, right? Uh he's shooting 55% in the game from the three in this series, right? Um I mean his series, he might be arguing. I mean, it's probably going to be Brunson if they win, but I mean, he could be arguably, Finals MVP. I mean, with these numbers that he's putting up, like low
Yeah.
key, like some Eagle Dollar type stuff. Like you know what I mean? But yeah, 33 points. I mean, he was just hitting timely shots. I mean, he was great. He was great this game. And yeah, man, it's just the Nick. They're just mentally like they just got it. And what's weird though is it's like, are they just a slow, like, do they just play better when they're coming from? Because I think I saw the stat, like, they had like 4 20+ point comebacks in the last two playoffs, and the rest of the league has four. So I don't know if this is like well, I guess it's five now, so I guess it's five now, and then the rest of the league has four. But it's like, I don't know if they like playing this way in terms of just coming back. I mean, I don't think you give up a 25, 30 point lead on purpose and then like let's work our way back. I don't but it's just they get off to these slow starts, but it's like once they get going and then you don't keep up like what you did, it's just like it's almost like they just snap into a different team. Like it's wild.
I mean, it could also be just proper adjustment by them. Credit
Yeah.
credit to the coaching staff to be able to go to them and then like tell them, make the necessary adjustments to make this team, you know, put them in a place to be successful. If the shots aren't hitting, you know, take this direction. If this direction doesn't work, take this direction. So I think that plays a lot into it. And I just think that the way the team plays, just like I said, I think the whole team plays 48 minutes. I don't think anybody stops. I don't think anybody looks at the clock and sees that they're down and automatically gets defeated. I feel like that happens in a lot of games in the NBA where you see that you're down and you're like, oh, we're done. We're not gonna play defense. I'm just gonna try to hit some moves, do a little highlights. We're losing anyway. No, I feel like the Knicks will play 48 minutes on both sides of the ball, and I think that contributes a lot to them um, being able to come back, and just that you could get help from a lot of different people. You got Brunson, you got Cat, you got OG, like you mentioned, um, and that they're able to make the intelligent plays to go out. Um, just that tipping by OG was incredible. The fact that they just left him alone on an island and he had
Box out.
the IQ to understand there's clearly a lane here. I'm just gonna go for it because I know I could be that backup and save this team.
We gotta talk about two of those crunch time shots for sure. Okay, Jalen, and I mean, I'll bring it up. Like, was that the play? Like, because that shot by Jalen Brunson was horrible. Like, that was a over two
Yeah.
people. Well, I mean, De'Aaron Fox was on the way, so it's really, I guess, one person. But like, one person contested. He just got the ball. It like makes me wonder if that was a plan, like they knew. Like maybe I don't know. Like maybe it's like your coach that if you see if you see your teammates guy coming to you, just throw it up and you crash the board. Like, I don't know if that was the play because because that shot that he took was just horrible. Like it was awful. It was so early in the shot clock and everything. But he
What's
can make that shot. Oh, what happened?
wasn't the shot clock? Weren't they had like what, like 6, 7 seconds,
He
something
had
like
like
that?
3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah. So at least when I looked at it, my idea was, and this is how I think probably the play went, and it probably the Spurs defense kind of made it a little bit worse looking. But if I was the coach in that moment, I like the idea of giving the ball to Brunson. Brunson shoots it, but have everybody be right there for either for a rebound or a tip in. Because if Brunson shoots it quick enough, then that gives somebody an opportunity for a quick tip in if it's a terrible shot.
But maybe it
Which,
was the plan. Maybe that was the plan.
either Brunson gets a good shot and they get a 3 pointer, or there's gonna be somebody there to tip it in. At least that's
Fair.
before I even saw the play. That's kind of what I was thinking. That
Okay.
would make the most logical sense to either do that. Since the ball went to Brunson, I was like, somebody better be ready for that tip because the Spurs are gonna be on top of Brunson. Or he
Yeah.
could have gone the alley hoop, but I don't know if the alley hoop would have worked in
And
that instant.
oh snap. And I'm trying to think as well. Like, was Wemby like outside? Because I don't remember. Like, because Wemby was like at the free throw line, I believe, right, or something like. So he wasn't really. I'm trying to think. I don't think he was really in the paint either, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think was it
Yes.
wasn't he near Brunson?
Yeah, like he was like it seemed like he was like at the free throw line, like near the free throw line or something. So like I don't know if he really had that great positioning either. I mean, you just gotta box out. But I mean, it was a great contest on Brunson. It's like, and you bring up a good point. Like maybe that was the idea, you know. Um, like maybe that was the idea to kind of just give Brunson throw it up, and and let's just see if you know there's a lane for a rebound or something. Because I mean, yeah, but that was a wild game. I mean, it's a lot that happened in the crunch time though. Josh Hart. I mean, Josh Hart. I mean, OG saved Josh Hart, bro.
Yeah.
OG OG saved Josh Hart, bro. If the Spurs win that game, oh man, like it gets spooky. It gets spooky, and and I mean, this is after post game, but like even like you saw the clip where they like threw an egg at Wemby, like that's wild.
Oh, when they were going, was it when they were going to the
Going
hotel?
back to the hotel,
Yeah, Knicks fans. Yeah,
like,
them Knicks
but
fans
you
something
won
else.
though, like you won.
Them Knicks
like,
fans something else, man.
like
Them Knicks fans.
dang.
After game 3, I don't know if you saw. After game 3, they beat up a Spurs fan. Um,
Nah, you see that.
yeah, yeah, it's
I
going
saw it
around
popping.
Twitter. They jumped a guy wearing a Spurs jersey.
Yeah, that ain't it. Yeah, do better. But nah, I mean, yeah, Josh Hart. I mean, that was spooky. Like that could have been bad, right? Like with how close the game was, and then De'Aaron Fox, swiper no swiping, like just 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 dribble the ball out. You know what I mean? I don't know if he said it. I heard he said he was like he thought he could outrun him or something. Did he actually? I don't know if you saw any press con. I don't know if he actually said that or not. I hope
I
that's
didn't
not what
look
he.
at the press conference.
I really hope that's not what he actually said. But like, just dribble the ball out. It's like 13 seconds left. There is no shot clock. Make them foul you. You win the game. Let's go home. And now, was that just and like you brought up earlier, do you think that just could have been just the lack of winning basketball? You know what I mean? Like not really like being in these type of situations. I mean, of course, it's pretty much the whole team's first finals game, pretty much, except Harrison Barnes. But like maybe that played a part. Like just I don't know, maybe just competitiveness. Like you just want to try to score. Like I don't know, but he was just super ultra aggressive, in that fourth quarter. And I don't know if it was a methodical type of aggressiveness. It was just like I don't know, like just trying to take over. Like I don't know, but it just wasn't. It didn't work though.
I, I don't know what's going through. I don't know what's going through
No,
his head.
like
I don't know.
honestly don't know, man. It's tough because I mean. There was like a couple possessions like where Wemby was like kind of begging for the ball, and like you got like bro, you got a 7'5" dude in the corner with his arms up like this, Cat is he's literally saying he's this literally means Cat is too far off, throw me the ball, and I have enough room to shoot the ball. And you just like, eh. And then just shoot a contested mid range. And I mean it's a solid shot, but the way you're shooting, that's not the best shot to, get us a tied up series. You know what I mean? But I mean they have a chance to, win it at home. I mean, they have a chance to, get a game at home and but I mean, yeah, I think after tonight, I think the series is pretty much over. Yeah, after, you lose a 30-point game. Now, do they finish it out in San Antonio? I don't know. But um after tonight though, I mean, yeah, you lose that big of a lead, like that the momentum is like kind of, yeah, in their favor.
Good thing Pop isn't the coach right now because he'd have another heart attack. Seeing these people come in here, bro. Like
Yeah.
he would be yelling at them so bad because he's all about fundamental basketball, and it was a lot of not fundamental basketball happening in that fourth by the Spurs. Um, it's just it's
Just gotta
unbelievable.
maintain. You just gotta maintain. Like that's it. Like you just gotta
They
you
they
did
they
a
couldn't
great
believe
job. You played a great 3 quarters. Just keep what you have. Just keep what you worked for. Don't get too greedy. Like don't get too, you know what I mean? Just try to make it 40. Like no, like just let's just keep it 20. Get some value each possession, you know what I mean? And take care of the ball. And we win this game and we're tied up. You know what I mean?
I,
I mean, I think also another thing, another person in Atlanta, Champagne, right? I just think just from looking at him, like it's kind of tough with him because clearly he's out there to do one thing, right? And that's shoot the ball. But I don't know. But I think there's got to be a point to where like he's kind of keeping the defense honest in a sense too, right? Like, like just maybe just try. Like if you got a little room, just maybe try to attack the rim a little bit, just to kind of force the defense to react and create some displacement on the perimeter. Because I mean, I think that would definitely help them a lot because there are moments where if he doesn't have a shot, like he'll just maybe do a little pump fake, maybe take a dribble and then just pass, but he'll stay in the same spot. You know what I mean? And there's really not too much off ball movement. So I think that could hurt him as well. Because I mean, because when he's shooting the ball great, it's great. But then nights like tonight, when he's 2 for 9, 1 for 7, it's like what else can you do to kind of help the team? Like what else can you do when your shot's not falling? You know what I mean? So I think that's definitely something that could be an area of improvement for him as well. But I mean, it's tough. It's just a tough game, tough way to lose. But yeah,
Shout
I
out to the
mean,
Knicks, man. Shout out to the Knicks. Never gave up. Never. Did you notice that there was possessions where Brunson wanted to switch on Wemby?
I did not notice that.
I feel like towards the fourth, when they were coming on that little comeback, I feel like there was a lot of switching going on, and it seems I don't know if maybe the Spurs were preventing the switches, or if that's what the Knicks wanted. But I saw where there was a few switches, and it was always Brunson on one beat, and I was like, huh, that's interesting if that's what they were going for. Um,
Mm.
because I don't know
Yeah,
if it was
well,
maybe a thing of maybe Brunson can like get past Wemby,
mhm,
because of his quickness and Wemby's so much taller than him. Maybe he has that advantage of being shorter. He could probably get around him, and maybe that's what they were looking for.
yeah.
Um, but it was interesting when I was looking at kind of like who they were trying to get switched onto Brunson when Brunson had the ball. Um, I thought that was interesting because Brunson's not afraid.
No, because I did see a couple plays where Brunson was switched on them, but I think the Spurs did a good job of recognizing that and trying to get Wemby the ball, as quickly as possible. But yeah, I think Spurs just lost the game. I mean, I think that's just what it is. I mean, like the
Hey,
Knicks
bro,
played it.
no. But the Knicks won the game.
Yeah,
The
they
Knicks
did.
won the game.
They did.
OG.
Yeah.
It made me. I remember when he got that. I'm pretty the Fox thing with the block on Fox that late. I it made me think of. I think it was the OKC series when they had that block on Hartenstein. Um, And I think the Spurs center went on the interview and he was like, they might be comparing this to LeBron's block from the finals. And I was thinking like, damn, OG just had that block that could be talked about in that conversation because he literally saved the next season right there
Yeah. Nah, I
with
mean,
that.
OG's looking like a dog, man. I mean, both sides, like, just defense and offense, giving you 33 and then playing some great lockdown defense on the other end. I mean, what more can you ask for? I mean, but yeah, I mean, the Knicks
Finals
just keep,
MVP.
no, indeed, he might be. But the Knicks keep showing you, man. I mean, it's not about how you start, right? It's just how you finish. The game's never over. You know, you score 49 points and then the other team scores 76, right? So you're down by, well, what, 27? Yeah, so like you're down by 27 in the first half, but then you go on and score 58, what I mean, points in the second half, while the other team scores 30, right? So, you take that first half performance, like we could be better, we shall be better, and then you do better, right? And you put it to work and you shut the other team down. So I mean, yeah, man. The Knicks they're a complete team, man. They really are.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Remember, only one team has come back from a 3-1 deficit in finals history. It's only the Cavs. That was pretty big. But it's very unlikely that the Spurs will come
I'm
back
about to
from
say,
it.
what was
Um, you thought I was gonna say they were gonna come back? No, that's crazy.
what
what
was
I
the
do
point
want
of
though,
bringing?
what I do want is I hope the Spurs win the next game. Um, just because I want the Knicks to win in New York. Um, so that's what I'm hoping for. I want
I
I
think
want the Knicks to win in New York.
I think the Spurs do win next game. I mean, like, bro, I told you it's going to Game 6, bro. Those ticket prices are like wild, bro.
That's true.
Like, so imagine the prices that we talked about that one day. They're probably double now. So it's like, what I mean, with the chance of it happening. So yeah, I think that's probably it's going to Game 6 for sure. But nah, I mean, a great performance. Jalen Brunson is always just I don't know. How do you describe his game? Like he's what just fundamentally sound. Like I don't even know if that's enough. Like is that even enough to describe it? Like I don't know. Like
Hard
he's
work,
just
determination, uh, constant improvement. Um, what the King of New York? What some of the Knicks fans are calling him. Uh,
he gets it done. I mean, he could run for mayor if he wanted to. Okay, bro, you bring our championship to
he can
New
run for
York,
president. He can run for president.
Players Association president. I mean, come on.
No,
Like,
no, I mean USA president.
oh.
He already has how many people live in New York? Like 10 million, something like that. Something crazy. He already has
Oh
those.
wow.
Everybody will come out just to vote for him because he brought them a champion.
Man, this man can run for president, freaking Supreme Court judge. God dang. I mean, like they bring a championship to New York. I mean, like oh yeah, nah, it'll be crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, shout out the Knicks, man. Shout out the
Shout out
Knicks.
to the Knicks. You got anything else?
Nah,
So is the series over in your opinion? Just from what you saw, because it's always close. Like it's always close. So like I don't know. I mean, Keys like
the Knicks are winning. The
so
Knicks are winning.
Nixon 5, 6, probably 6.
Like I want them. I want it to be six. I want them to win in New York. I really want them to
I,
win in New York.
I just don't see. Yeah, because it got to go back to New York. It's only right. Like it's
Yeah,
only
yeah,
right.
yeah.
I mean, now how the refs play that, I don't know, but They'll make it happen.
It's fine. Just one quick call from Adam Silver. Like we gotta make it to at least game 6. The refs will handle it over. But
Yeah. But I think this game also shows the importance of vets as well. Because the Spurs are super young. Now, this is a great experience for them because they are a super young team and you're getting this finals experience, when your best player is only 22 years old, right? So you're getting this experience very early, which is great. Um, but I think it also shows the importance of vets, right? Because the Knicks, right? Jalen Brunson, he's been to the finals, right? With the Mavs, right? You know what I mean? But then also, right? Did the Mavs make the finals that year?
was he on the team? I don't think he was on the team when they went to the finals.
Wasn't on a team.
I don't think he was.
How far
Or
did the
maybe
Mavs get to the playoffs with him?
I think the Mavs finals was 24,
Mm,
if I remember, and I think by 24, Brunson was in
I
New
think you're
York.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Mikal Bridges has the finals
Kel
experience,
Bridges.
and then
Yeah.
OG has the championship.
Yeah, they made it to the Western Conference Finals. My bad. So that's something. So yeah, Brunson made it to the Western Conference Finals. But yeah, um, playoff experience, veterans like been multiple years in the league. You know what I mean? OG Anunoby multiple years in the league. Karl Anthony Towns multiple years in the league. Josh Hart multiple years in the league. So I think the experience is definitely showing. You know, um, and just because and it's weird though. I'm still trying to figure that out though. I mean, it may take some thinking like, because why? Because like clearly the Knicks are the better team, I guess, right? But like, why do they keep starting off? Like, why do they keep still starting off so slow though? Like, I don't know. It's like, do
Not
they want the? Is it psychology? Like, are you trying to just let the other team tire themselves out? Like, I don't know.
low key. That's a fire idea. Just play casual the first half, and in the second half, you
That's
have all
scary
your
though.
energy to go crazy.
That's risky. That is like so risky.
That is interesting. It reminds me of when we talked about like Donovan Mitchell would only score in the fourth, kind of like that.
Yes. Yes. It's like the whole team is like always locked in. Like you said, 48 minutes. Like they're all everybody on that team is locked in. Like even Jose Alvarado gave him some good minutes. Like he gave him some great crunch time minutes. Like he hit that clutch 3-point shot. I mean, like he's like a great guard to have, and he's from the city as well. So it's like, you know what I mean? Hey, hey, rep it, bro, rep it, bro.
Yes,
You
sir.
know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
That's
But I'm
y'all. That's
another
y'all.
Puerto Rican with a championship. So
That's y'all starting point guard of the future, man. You know what I mean? That's y'all. That's y'all starting up guard. You know what I mean? So, but nah, definitely shout out to the Knicks though. Great comeback, historic comeback at that. Uh, but yeah, man. Get well soon, Spurs. De'Aaron, I will see you at. I
what
don't
you gonna
know.
say?
Oh,
What you gonna say? China or something crazy? Shang-Chi shark.
I'll see you at D Mall or I don't know De'Aaron. De'Aaron, De'Aaron's. I don't know. Swipe or no swiping. That's all I got. Jeez Louise.
Viper, no viper.
Go watch some Dora the Explorer or something. Just get ready for Game 5. That's all I could say. That's the only advice I could give you. Clear
Need
your
to
mind,
work on
brother.
myself, man.
Clear your mind, brother. Clear your mind. You'll be better. You'll be better.
He better be better.
Oh man. Oh man, that's crazy. But yeah, nah. It's tough though. I mean, I'm sure Mike Brown's got intel on De'Aaron Fox, and then Sokan has his intel on the whole team. So the Knicks are pretty much covered, in that type of it's crazy though. Just well, not to go too long, but it was like a theory brought up like, of course they brought Sochan to because they maybe figured they would see the Spurs at some point in the finals. They figured they would either see the Spurs and then they signed Dylan Jones because maybe they thought they would see OKC, you know what I mean, in the finals. So maybe they were that confident, you know what I mean? that, let's make sure, we got what we need and in case we see
But
one of those teams.
that's
That'd be
smart.
crazy.
That's smart.
Very smart. That's next level. But nah, man, we'll see y'all game 5. Will it be over? Will it end in New York? Will San Antonio prolong it? We'll see.
We shall see.
We shall see. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. New York, New York, go New York, go New York, go. Besides the person that threw that egg, shame on you. How dare you? It's a waste of protein, cholesterol.
Hey,
And yeah,
let's remember when eggs were expensive. Don't be
let's talk
wasting.
about it.
Don't be
You know,
wasting.
come on, man. It's not too many chickens in this world. All right. Um, but yeah, we'll catch you in the next video. We out.